Private property ownership is something we all learned about from our earliest tussles over toys. You know the ones, that action figure or Barbie doll that you fought tooth and nail to keep for yourself? But as we grow older, the stakes get higher and so does the value of our possessions. That is why having the power to say mine is not only a childhood lesson, but a crucial aspect of adult life. Without private property, we'd have no real incentive to work hard, create, and innovate. After all, if anyone can take what we've earned or built, why bother in the first place? So, let's cherish and defend the concept of private property ownership and learn why property should be private, because without it, our society would be like a game of musical chairs where everyone loses in the end. Before diving into the why, let's look at the what. The term property encompasses a wide range of things, from material goods like your favorite pair of shoes or that vintage vinyl record collection you're so proud of, to intellectual property like patents, designs, and even names. That's right, you can own a name. So, if you're ever in a situation where someone wants to name their firstborn after you, just remember, you have the power to say, nah bro. Historically, material property has been organized 3 different ways. First, there's the sharing is caring approach, where everything is held in common and used by everyone based on mutual trust and custom, as was the case in tribal economies. It's like the ultimate potluck dinner where everyone brings something to the table and nobody goes hungry. Second, there's the all for one and one for all approach, where property is held and used collectively, which is the essence of a certain economic system. It's like a giant game of let's pretend we're all equals and see how long it lasts. And then there's the third option, the one that's at the heart of capitalism, private property ownership. This is where each person is free to do with their property as they choose, whether it's to build an empire or create a giant statue of themselves. It's like having your personal kingdom, complete with the moat and the drawbridge, if you can afford it, of course. Now, let's get to the why. As the Greek philosopher Aristotle argued, when a property is held in common, no one takes responsibility to maintain and improve it. It's like trying to organize a group project without assigned tasks. Everyone shows up, but nobody takes charge of the whole thing. And we all know how those group projects turn out. A few people do all the work, and while the rest sit back and watch. Furthermore, a lack of private property prevents people from acting benevolently. You can't be a true philanthropist if you have nothing to give away. It's like trying to donate to charity when you're broke. I mean, the thought is nice, but the reality is a bit grim. Finally, private property ownership provides a crucial incentive for individuals to trade and invest. Without any division of resources, there's little reason to put in the effort to create something new or take a risk. It's like playing a game with no points. Sure, it's fun for a little while, but eventually you'll realize that there's no real reward for your efforts. So, owning properties is sweet, but is there any catch? I mean, sure, you get to be the king or queen of your castle, but how private is your property really? Can you really do whatever you want with it? Well, not exactly. As it turns out, property rights come with some fine print. The owner of a house in a historic district, for instance, can't just knock it down and replace it with a skyscraper or a factory. And don't forget that governments around the world reserve the right to override private ownership whenever they feel like it, for reasons ranging from national security to, oops, we need to build a highway here. It's like being the captain of your own ship, except the government gets to be the iceberg that sinks it. But hey, at least the 14th Amendment to the Constitution softens the blow by promising you some cash. It's like getting dumped by your girlfriend, but at least she buys you a drink on the way out. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe for more contents about economics.